What is going on? This is the New Game Plus 2 playthrough, gathering up all the rings that we need for this one, and I'm going to try and see the bad version of Irina's quest line, or the one that ends bad for her and Aegon, though he doesn't live through the first one either. And I'm going to see if I can't get Yoel's ashes to appear in the undead, or in the untended graves. But anyways, the first item we're going to come to in New Game Plus, I'm going to start here at the Gunder's bonfire and just run right out here, and behind the door, easily overlooked, is the Wolf Ring Plus 2. Really good one for poise. We'll move on to the high wall, but that's good for now. Alright, we've made it to the high wall. This is the Tower on the Wall bonfire. I'm sure everybody's quite familiar. Let's just drop down and move out like we're heading down into the lower area of the outer wall. Last time we jumped over there. This one's not quite so hard to get to. Just down in here and head down to the area where you would normally get the key to Greirat's cell. Either way, you can go down the other way. I don't know why I came this way. It's for the hell of it, I guess, but normally you would come down, you'd be up there aggroing or attacking these guys, but the item is right back in here. Ring is back in here. Ring of the Evil Eye plus 2, and that should be a ring that let's just see what it does. Yeah, I wonder how many you get for each one wearing the plus 2. Well, that's that ring, and we'll be on to the Undead Settlement next, so I'll see you there. I've made it here to the Undead Settlement. In the tower with the giant, we would usually encounter Sigurd, confused by the elevator here. We're going to take it up and get off where he normally does. Get that cat ring on. You don't want to take too much fall damage. Now, I've already killed the demon and done everything out here, so we'll just quick run over to the ring. Shouldn't be too hard. Always reminds me of the first big bonfire in Bloodborne right there. That game was so much darker than this one. But don't miss the chest there. It's sometimes hard to see. You can see that's the demon's area right down below us again. And we're going to come right up here, drop onto one roof, then the other. Grab the covetous Silver Serpent Ring plus 2, and maybe go farming a little bit later with it. So I'm off to the Road of Sacrifices, and I will see you there. Alright, I'm at the Road of Sacrifices, and it's really not a long run at all over to the next ring. You've got a lot of the Corvian creatures in here, but they're not too tough to deal with if you run in on them. Sure, if you're on the second new game, you're pretty experienced with them already. There it is, Clorinthy Ring plus 2, and I think I'm just going to warp back to the bonfire and then head on into the, I think Crucifix, well, no, the Cathedral of the Deep will be the next place with anything. Alright, I'll see you there. Alright, here we are at the Cathedral of the Deep, and the single ring for New Game Plus 2 will be just right up this elevator. Now, this is the last shortcut to unlock. You got to kind of make your way through the cathedral a lot to get that unlocked. But once you get it unlocked, you can head up to the top of this tower. You can see we've already been all through down in there, where I have. I'm going to follow this out. And the guy up there to the left. And then with the axe, we need to go kill. It's similar to that, but we I think. That's what I'm doing. That's not good. And from him, we'll take the Ring of Favor +2, and I will equip it immediately. Alright, from here I'm going to the Farron Keep. And maybe I'll go kill the deacons real quick and then go to the Farron Keep. I'll see you there. So the next destination is out there in the Farron Keep, and we're just going to make a quick run from the bonfire here over to the other bonfire. But we don't actually need to go to it. We're just going to go to the other tower with the fire. And I'm sure I need to snuff them out to open the big door, but right now I'm a little more interested in the dark stone plate ring, so or the +2 version of it. Though I'm not sure what all bosses do dark other than the crystal sage. Some Aldrich, I suppose, does some dark. His arrow rain is a hell of a lot worse than any of his magic, though. Right up here to the second tower fire, and we'll go behind it. There it is, +2. And I'm going to put the fire out. And I imagine the next place is probably the Catacombs of Carthus. Thrilling. Alright, when I get down to the Catacombs, yeah, that's only 2 of them so far. I'll get the Ring of Steel Protection +2, which will be quite nice to add to the arsenal, but I'm gonna go put out the other fire. I'll see you down there. Alright, once you're done with the Abyss Watchers, you can head down into the Catacombs, and we'll go. It's just a short run over to the ring. That shadow kind of warrior at the end of this, you can get him to kill himself every time just by shooting him with a bow. He'll just spin around and walk off. It's so strange. Alright, so here it is. And I'm going to continue down through the Catacombs and pick up another ring in the Smoldering Lake. Alright, I'll see you down there, I suppose. Alright, what's up? I'm down here in the Smoldering Lake. This is the old King's Antechamber bonfire. And to get the ring down here in the Smoldering Lake, let's just run down to where the single Black Knight has kind of holed up and piled up the demons in his room. And that's where we'll get our ring. Right back and in this corner. Look at this pile of demons. Flame stone plate +2, and we can use that against the old king himself. Alright, I'm going to kill the old king and then head to Irithyll. I'll see you there. Alright, I have made it here to Irithyll, and this is the distant manor. You need to make it this far before you can get the New Game +2 item. We'll head on through the sewer and up into the room where the I think they're Black Knights, but they might be silver ones in there. The room with Guinevere's picture, and I kind of feel like it might even have a picture of Gwendolyn in there as well. But there's Sigurd. Already talked to him. He said he'd meet us down at Yorm's fight. And see, there's Guinevere, but this might be Gwendolyn right here, as they said that Gwendolyn was raised as a kind of girl. So, I don't know. The paintings in this room are very intriguing to me. But out here and around to the right, we'll pick up the new the wood grain ring plus 2. I don't even know what the wood grain ring does. Look at these rings. That's it right there. Huh, well, I suppose you could clear out the entire game with one of those. Alright, I'm going to go kill the Pontiff and head up to Anor Londo, and I will see you there. Here's Anor Londo, and we're going to run from the bonfire down the tower. You want to make sure it stays raised, as we want to go to Yorshka's tower. This is cool. You can really see all of Irithyll up here. There's the Pontiff Suliban's church, or whatever it is. Cathedral. I'll light the bonfire. There's Yorshka over there. Talk to her if you want to. Now, don't forget your silver cat ring. And I'd make my way slowly down this. Sometimes I go a lot faster than I mean to. And that's right over where we're headed. We'll take this, but what we're after is right in this little alcove. It's the Havel ring plus 2, or Havel's ring plus 2. And for me, I need to go kill Aldrich and then make my way to the profane capital. I'll see you down there. Alright, welcome down here to the profane capital. We're working on this new game plus 2 guide for all the rings and I don't know, anything else I might have missed. We're just gonna run out this hole in the wall. I've got my cat ring on. I'd be kind of careful if you don't. But jumping around like that. Run down here to the end and look here to the left without stepping off. Take that magic stone plate ring plus 2. And I'm going to kill Yorm and move on to the Consumed King's Garden. I need to go let Havel out first, though. Alright, I'll see you in the garden. So, making it to the Consumed King's Garden requires killing Yorm, which requires releasing Sigurd and not Havel, clearly. This one in the Consumed King's Garden is actually kind of a... I don't know, I like where they put it. It takes a little bit more to get to it. But anyways, we'll flip off here at the halfway point. Just follow this over. Drop off, and there it is back there. But we want to turn around and run over there. We'll grab the Sage Ring plus 2. And now I've got to go kill Osiris and head to the Untended Graves. See you later. Oh, sure enjoy killing these bosses. Alright, here are the Untended Graves, and we are going to run up to the Firelink Shrine and grab the one ring we need from here. And we might even get an item that we haven't got and rarely get. I think a lot of people who play stop and find Yoel along the way. And if you don't get him, now let's go get the ring first. It's back behind the Lothric King's chair. And there's the life ring plus 3. That's cool. Now let's go down to where Yol would normally be. And there you'll see kind of the... If you don't get him and you come here and know it's here, there's the Hollow's Ashes. We can take that back to the Shrine Handmaiden, and she will sell, presumably, whatever Yol and Yoria would have sold. Well. Alright, anyways, that's what's here, and I am going to go to the Dragon Peak and fight the Nameless King for a third time. But anyways, I'll see you there. Welcome to the Archdragon Peak. I'm sure you've enjoyed coming back to the Nameless King, but you get a Titanite slab out of it. And for the single thing we need, probably one of the more desired rings here in the New Game Plus, is this Gold Covetous Serpent Ring +2 right here. And I'll be using that to farm up some of my Covenant items and get the final rings and spells in the game later, but for now, that's where that is. Alright, so I'm off to Lothric Castle and whatever ring is there. Welcome. This is the New Game Plus 2 walkthrough for the few rings and stuff that there are. To find the one here in Lothric Castle, make your way outside the Dragon Slayer Armor Bonfire or boss area. And out this window over here, make sure you've got your Silver Cat ring equipped. We're going to step right off here. Normally you would go that way for the chime, but we're going to come over here instead for this Thunderstone Plate ring +2. That'll come in handy for that Dragon Slayer armor boss anyways. Well, I'm going to warp back and move on. There's the Kathia's chime, I think. Alright, well, whatever. For the final ring in the New Game Plus 2 playthrough, we need to come to the Grand Archives and unlock this second to last shortcut that you unlock up there. You need to make it past the 3 NPCs nearly to the barricaded bridge. You'll see. And we'll go up where the Gertrude Knights would normally be, the big wing knights. Always want to climb that ladder, but instead we'll come over here on this side and pick up that Lingering Dragon Crest ring +2, and that is the last ring we need to get from this playthrough, and now we just need to collect things from the Covenants. But that's it for this playthrough, and I will see you in whatever video comes next. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.